Hi everybody, Graham here. Maybe a little bit better with some of the sun shut out. With the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We are the United States of the world and we welcome people from every continent, country, gender, colour, class, creed, financial status, educational level, whatever. We don't recognize those superficial differences. We just see everybody as a human being. And we recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community. And therefore, each and every human being is of equal value to every other member of our community. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I see we've got a couple of comments here already. We've got Wahid Balog from, I don't know where from, maybe Pakistan. We've got Luis Monteiro from, I know from Portugal, both on YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We Share Abundance Publicly. I'm heading over to the Facebook group now. When I get to Facebook, I will be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the 23rd of May. So far, so good. Come on. 23rd of May. Yep. And if I click to expand, we should get comments coming up for Facebook. And we've got Derek Murray in. Hi there. From Florida. Not seen you for a while, Derek. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. So the two earliest in Facebook today are both from the United States. Okay, we will be getting started in a few minutes with our normal fashion, which is a short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. True happiness is something that you can't buy. It's something that everybody seeks. But most people don't know how to achieve it. Even the incredibly wealthy people of the world are still looking for something. They're still missing that something, that final part of the jigsaw, because they've not learned that true happiness can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about concentrating on loving service to others is that it is totally stress-free. You don't have to worry about chasing money and how am I going to do this. And what you've got to do is be of as much service as possible to as many people as possible. And you'll find that everything that you want and need in life will flow to you. So that's what our little prayer is about. And then we'll have a little affirmation that helps us to maintain that non-separatist ideology where we just see everybody as human beings. We forget about prejudice and that sort of thing and separation. And we just welcome everybody as part of one big family. We've got Richard in as well from Devon, UK, and Norman from Doncaster, UK. Right, where are we? We're only 4 minutes in. I got started on time, which is unusual for me. It shouldn't be. I should be on time every day. But we'll be here with the updates, bringing you up to date. Also, one of the questions that was posed in the YouTube comments was regarding withdrawal. I'll go over those again. Yet again, almost every day we go through the withdrawal situation, and I'll cover that in brief detail once we get started. Okay, have we got anything to add to that? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we might as well get started right now. It's a little bit earlier than we usually do. We've Anybody that comes in late will have to do the prayer on their own or watch the replay. So that this little prayer goes like this. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And then the little affirmation we have goes, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy will. Okay. And we've got Bozina in from north of the border there in Scotland, Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. So welcome to everybody. No matter what continent, country you're from, everybody is welcome here and treated equally. Let's get the withdrawal thing sorted out before we go any further, because that was a question, as I say, that was in the YouTube group. I'm just going to check and see if we know where he's from. It's Wahid. I've got a feeling he's from Pakistan. I don't really understand this question because it relates to 6 months. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I'll go through the withdrawals now. We had a period from about June 2022 to October 2022 when there were no withdrawals at all available. And that was because we had to start restructuring, because what we were doing, although we'd had about $4 million in, and we paid about $4 million out to our members. What we were doing was not sustainable. And it became very obvious that it wasn't sustainable, and we had to either do one of two things, and that was either totally restructure or give up. Well, giving up has never been an option. And so we had to totally restructure. And it wasn't easy because we're doing something that's never been done before. We are charting a new course. And it's taken us a long while to get on track. But since that time, we have been putting in foundations in many different areas that will allow us to be what we've always intended to be, is around for generations, a legacy for the future of your family, your dependents, your loved ones, whatever. We are building this to be here long after I've gone, long after you've all gone, long after your children have gone, generations. And that's what we've been doing. We've been laying the foundation, we've been building the software. Everything that we have is our own software. We built it all from the ground up. There's nothing bought in, there's no white labels, there's nothing like that. It is all built and owned by us. And we have been putting in place our economy with our own currency, treasury, social services, and so on and so forth. Same as any other country, whether it's geographically located or whether there's any other online community that claims to be a nation. I don't think there is, but we don't differ from a geographical nation in any way, really, except we don't have a physical home. It's all in the cloud. Because we don't have a physical home, we don't have any of the physical resources that some countries have, like oil or diamonds or gold or coal, iron or whatever. We don't have beautiful mountains and beautiful beaches, which can be used for tourism. So we have to look at other ways of generating income to benefit the whole of our community. Because whether it's an individual person, a family, a business, a nation, income is required to provide the benefits that everybody wants. And so we've been putting in place everything now uh, where we can start generating income. And we've started generating income, and it's coming in trickles now into our treasury. And as the treasury fills up, it'll be overflowing into the liquidity pools. And the liquidity pools are there so that we can allow our currency to be traded outside of our community and without it destroying the value and without it being stuck in a uh, in a marketing situation where people are putting it up for sale, nobody's buying it. So we need to create demand for the currency. We need the liquidity pools to help with that because initially demand will come through the liquidity pools. But as the liquidity pools start generating demand, people will see that our token is always sustaining and in fact increasing its value and is easily exchanged, bought and sold. And that will attract people to buy it, some people to speculate, buy it and sell it, buy it and sell it, some people to hold it as a security for the future, some people because we are adding in various parts of our economy that will allow people to benefit from some of the services and products that we offer. And they'll need our currency to buy those in the same way that if we want to buy, if we, a country, let's say, for example, where I am in England, we want to buy oil from the Middle East. They say, yeah, we'll sell you oil. It's so much. And they'll quote a price, usually in dollars, but it could be they want paying in their local currency. So we have to go out with our currency and get the currency that they want. We have to exchange it, get the currency that they want, because that's what they want when they're selling their oil. They're in the prime position. They say, we've got what you want, you pay us the way we want. And that's exactly the same. We will be in the position where the services and products that we offer, we say, okay, yeah, it's great, you can have them, but you need to pay with our currency. So people buy it with buy our currency for that. They'll get what they want, and we'll have increased the demand for the currency through selling services and products. Until we have those liquidity pools in place, the free tokens that we issue to our members every month, nobody buys them. We give them to our members every month. Um, it would be absolutely ridiculous to allow the members to go out and try and sell those in the marketplace because one, at the present time, there is not sufficient demand for them to be able to sell. So two, they would say, okay, I can't sell them for what they're worth, which is $300 or thereabouts. So I'll put them out at 250, and still people won't buy them because the demand isn't there. So they put them at 200 and then 100, and eventually we'd have thousands, if not millions, of tokens on the market with no value and nobody buying them. And that is a very difficult place to come back from. And so until we build the liquidity pools and we can say, okay, we've got sufficient liquidity pools to allow X amount of tokens out every month, The only tokens that are withdrawable are those that people earn from commissions. And why are they available when the free tokens are? Well, the free tokens, there's nothing income in for them. They're purely gifts to our citizens to build them a wealth base for the future. However, if somebody goes out and they sell $100 product or service, that generates $100 worth sale of our tokens. And so if we pay a commission of, even if it's $100, if we pay a 100% commission, which we do in some cases, it's automatically balancing because the purchase of the token has covered the commission, and it all works very well. The um, the economy is built that way, so that sales, commissions, self-balancing, no problem, withdraw them, and because you've made the sales and they're there, they will sell relatively quickly. I can't guarantee that they're going to sell instantly, but they will sell fairly quickly, and you'll be able to get them sold at a good price. At the moment, there are a few $1,000s worth, not many, probably 10 or $12,000 worth of tokens that are in the marketplace. They're not all offered for sale at this moment in time, but they have been withdrawn from our control, and many of those were tokens that were manipulated due to a loophole in our systems. Basically, people could buy, upload them to us, withdraw even more tokens from us than they'd uploaded, and they could do that multiple times. And so they start with $100 and they end up with $1,000 just by gaming the system. That's no longer possible. It's not available, but those tokens are still out there, and we are in the process of reducing those gradually as we progress. It won't take an awful lot once we start getting larger amounts of income flowing in to get rid of all those tokens, and then it'll be purely based on our liquidity pool, and any sales will go out automatically, no problem. To help counter that, some of the programs we have pay currently in USDT, the commission. For example, our Poverty Crusher plan, you buy a $5 ad pack and it puts you into the compensation plan, and you can make an awful lot of money if you're active in promoting that. And the money you make, we are currently paying out in USDT. That's tethered. It's a stable coin. It's one USDT token or coin, whatever they are, for $1. And so that is helping us to move those programs along, helping the members to earn commissions that they can quickly convert into their local currency, put bread on the table, shoes on the kids' feet, this sort of thing. We're also our secondary staking and stable stake also pay out in USDT at this moment in time for the same reason. Our Easy Business Builder plan pays out in our WISA Abundance tokens because that is a sale and commission situation in WISA Abundance mostly. But we also have a coupon system where we give you coupons that you can give away to other people that will give them a paid membership. So it's not costing you anything, it's not costing the people you help anything. And there is a small commission paid on that. And that is $3 for every coupon that you give away that is used by somebody. That is the only exception to the balancing rule. But It's been carefully planned and worked out because a lot of the people that come in decide that they will upgrade at a higher level, and that balances out the fact that we give away a lot of $3 commissions. So, and even if we didn't, the amount of liquidity we need to cover those is really small. If you look at our member base, we have about 40,000 members. I'll give you the exact figures. It's slightly under that, but it's close to that. And just to allow each of those members to withdraw $1 a month means that we need $40,000 in income a month. And we don't have anywhere near that at present. And that's what we're working on. We're working on generating more income, and we've got different plans to do that. And only when we have sufficient liquidity to allow those free coupons to be sold easily at a good price, does it make any sense to allow the withdrawal? If we allowed everybody to withdraw the tokens now, they would be worth nothing. The members wouldn't benefit. You wouldn't benefit. You wouldn't be able to sell them, and it would just destroy our economy going forward. And that is why we put in place this. We're here for the long term. We're here for generations to come. Now, it's not going to take generations before those tokens will be supported by our liquidity pool, but it does take patience. However, if every one of our 40,000 members went out and made a $10 sale every month, just one $10 sale, that would bring in an amazing amount of liquidity that we would be able to pass on back to you. But the fact is that there are only a handful of our members that are actually earning money from the services and the products that we have, that is not sufficient to fill those liquidity pools quickly. Would it ever fill them? Yeah, but it would take years and years and years, and that's why, as a government, okay, we are getting involved in things that will generate more income more quickly to allow us to fill the liquidity pools. Once they are filled, there will be nobody happier than myself to say, okay, great, we can allow this amount, this amount to members. Okay, so that is a rundown on the withdrawals. But if you're short of cash now, start giving away those coupons. Encourage the people that have the coupons and that they get from joining as a paid member at no cost. They'll get coupons, but they encourage them to give their coupons away. When they do, encourage them to use the funds that they have in staking the pools and in getting into the Property Crusher plan, where they will earn commissions in USDT. So there's lots of things that people can do with those things rather than just give them away, get a few dollars and spend it. Okay, if you're desperate for cash, fine. Cash in your income, but you better if you can get it growing by getting involved in more things. And there's plenty of opportunity to do that from what is within our community. We also have uh, things that are raising income for us from outside our community. It's like us, um, if we were the UK, let's take a very good example here that is actual um, in the world. The Catholic Church is based in Rome, in Italy, and yet the biggest property holder in New York is the Catholic Church. Okay, it used to be anyway. I'm not sure whether it still is, but it will still be a very, very major property holder in the city of New York. That is an outside investment that is generating revenue for the Vatican, which is itself a little nation in Italy. And we have the similar situation here where we invest in various projects outside of our community. And most of these are things that the members can get involved in and they can invest in. And we earn an affiliate commission from that as well. And that goes back into our treasury, helping the liquidity pools. So it's another way that the members can earn income now that they need through participating in the multiple streams that we have and benefit the community as a whole by earning money themselves. So it's a communal effort. The more people that get involved, the faster we grow. The less people that get involved, the slower we grow. But we are always growing and we're always heading in the right direction. So that covers that withdrawal issue, which has been covered probably every day or nearly every day for the past 3 years. Okay. Right, we've also got Andrew in from New Zealand, where it is, of course, um, what day? Wednesday morning in New Zealand. Good morning, Andrew. Okay, so that covers that issue. Some of those outside programs are very lucrative, um, but generally speaking, building a business takes time, no matter what kind of business it is, whether it's a passive income business where you're not actually doing anything but you're earning. It takes time through compounding to build that business into something that is where you want to see it, where you want it to be. If it's building a network of people, it takes time to build that network of people. And so all these things take time, but gradually we're building in lots and lots of different areas. And gradually they're all growing. And the growth appears slow at the beginning. If you've ever seen that example where you take a penny and you double it every day for a month. At the end of 3 months, you've got hardly any money. At the end of 6 months, you've not got much. But at the end of 12 months, you have over $5 million or pounds or whatever it is that the currency you started with. Okay? That's the power of compounding, but it takes time, it takes patience, it takes persistence. And it's the same with any business, no matter how you're building it, it takes time and persistence and patience. One of the businesses we have that we recommend it is Live Good. Um, and we were notified that we have become silver members. Now, I'm not exactly sure what silver membership entails, but what I do know is it means that we have people that have joined Live Good within our community, or from within our community, and they are prospering. They are making money from Live Good because the only way that you get promoted in the multi-level marketing arena is when you have people that are making money within your network. And so that is encouraging because I know that there are people now that are making money with Live Good. And if they take that patience and persistence and build it for, they will all become silver members and presumably up to the next level, which I assume will be gold. I don't know. Um, but that is an example. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes dedication. Any business, whether you open a pizza place or a hairdressing salon in the high street, to build it up takes time and patience. You buy a McDonald's franchise, which costs you literally millions of dollars, and they say, we will guarantee that you will break even in 3 to 5 years. Okay. After the 3 to 5 years, it's a license for printing money, but it takes that time. Okay, that is what you must understand. We need to generate income. You need to generate income. You might want to do it by going and getting a job. You might not like your job. Get another job. Get one that you do like. Okay, even if it pays less. If you're happy, it's better than being miserable in a job that pays you more. And put a little bit of time on one side to start your own business and get multiple income streams. Use our downline builder to get multiple income streams. Some of the passive plans we have are really, really good. Vortic is the number one plan available on the planet, in my opinion. Okay, that's only an opinion. I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but I haven't seen anything better than that out there before it came out or since it came out. It's a really sound, good, transparent plan. Um, Beyond Infinity is something that is going really well now because they've introduced something. And I want to do a screen share for you just in a second here now. If I can find the Melon app, let me get there. Um, where are we? We've got Andrew Swart in from South Africa as well. Hi there. Um, and he is, where's he? He's in YouTube, I think, in the YouTube, yeah. So, hi, Andrew. I'm going to do a screen share here. Just bear with me a second. Share screen. Window. This is what we want. Now then, where's that gone? I've got to go back here and show on stream. Okay, let me get back to Facebook to check that it's working. It should come up now. Okay. This is Beyond Infinity, and I want to. This is an email I received not long ago from Beyond Infinity, and says, "Are you ready for some fantastic news? Join us on Saturday." They are promoting a webinar that they've got on fantastic on Saturday. Okay, you know, and we know the potential of Beyond Infinity to make you unlimited income is well beyond infinity. There is no cap on the amount of money you could make with Beyond Infinity. The only limits you have are the ones you choose to place on yourself. The sky is no longer the limit, your mind is. I believe that is a quote from Marilyn Monroe, actually. Um, but we are about to show you a major piece to the puzzle that will unlock even more potential for you to earn to your heart's desire. Join us this coming Saturday, May 27th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be 3:30 p.m. London time, if that helps. It's inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting, okay? And they've got the link in here. I'll put that into the comments so that you've got it. But it is 3:30 p.m. London time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And I recommend that you get on that call, okay? And learn why we highly rate Beyond Infinity. It's not get rich quick. You know, people take 20, 30 years getting into a real financial mess, into debt, and they're up to hit debt here with credit cards and hire purchase agreements, mortgage payments, car loans, all these things. And they've built these debts up over 30 years and they want to fix in 30 minutes. You know, Beyond Infinity will fix it for you, but it's going to take 5 to 6 years. But that is better than not having a path that is certain to get you where you want to go. Vortic, if you've got the ambition, will get you there faster. Okay, but that is what I wanted to show you and read to you. Let me get back here. I'm going to paste that in the comments, that Zoom link. Hopefully it'll come up. Yeah, it looks like it has. And I'm going to do the same in the Melon app, and that'll give it to the people that are on YouTube or Twitch. And as I say, we've got Andrew in from South Africa. Nice to see you, Andrew. Okay, let's get back to Facebook. Okay. So what's been happening development-wise? We've been on Now Payments. Now Payments is still almost Now Payments. We have actually, we've got all the code loaded and things. We tested it like mad on the development server, no problem. We put it on the live server, and for whatever reason, and we don't know why yet, the IPN, that is the message we get back after the payment's been made, so that we can, basically, you make a payment of $10, it goes through the system, and we get saying, yes, that payment's been made, $10 in your account. You can now give them the product. That's what the IPN is about. And it's not coming through properly. It's got errors in it. And we don't know why. We have tickets into the Now Payments support people. Hopefully we'll get an answer and get it resolved tomorrow. We can go live with everything tomorrow, but we've got to get that one sorted out, because it's no good you paying and not getting what you paid for. Okay, so what we were hoping would be the final day of Now Payments has gone into another day, yet another day. Additionally, yet another day in the Fund Miracles search for developers. We get people, I think, I don't know. I don't know whether they just lack the expertise or what. I don't know. We've got to find somebody that matches our criteria, and so far we haven't done it. But we do have a lot of irons in the fire at the moment, and I have no doubt that the right developer will come to us. It always works for you eventually. Things will work out. Things will be right. I also had a chat with what's his name? I've got his name here. Just let me bear. I haven't got his name. I think his name's Tom, actually. And this is something. This is a program that we don't have in our downline builder, because it's what I class as too high risk to be in there. But it is something where you can make a contribution, and they'll give you 5 times your contribution back in a relatively short period of time. They've been going through some ups and downs in getting their system sorted out properly. But I talked to him. When I say talk to him, it was through text messages. And after a bit of toing and froing, I said, okay, do I need to do anything? I've not received any referral bonus payment or payment on my own. And his answer was, continue to wait for us to get caught up. That's it. Your blessings are coming. So hopefully, that one will be paying out. I did notice as well that Rebecca on Double Up, which once again is not in our downline builder, because it's risky. But I did see messages there, so it looks like she's getting back to work. I've not been through it, but if she is, I'll get in touch with her and see if we can get people caught up before she gets carried away with new people. Um, so there are lots of things going on. They're all for your benefit. We're heading in the right direction. We always are. I believe what we're doing is divine will, and so it must come to fruition. That there's also quite a number of things um, that we're working on that aren't worth mentioning at this moment in time. Um, but believe me, there is an awful lot going on behind the scenes. And as soon as there's anything worth letting you know about, we will do. The reason I don't let you know now is not because I'm being secretive for any reason other than you never know what they're going to materialize. And we had something really, really good lined up um, a year ago with a billionaire, and eventually the deal fell through because there was a lot of negativity online about our program. And okay, I can accept that people can be negative about things, it's up to them. But what's negative about something that you want to succeed? You know, it doesn't help. It if that deal had gone through, we would be sitting pretty now in terms of paying out members from the free tokens that we have. We would also have a golf club in Algarve, um, which would have been ours to operate and run with accommodation. You know, lots of things that took a long, long time to negotiate, and we were very close, but didn't happen for whatever reason. And as I said, there are lots of things going on in the background. But until there is some definition to give you about them, then just know that we're constantly working on and more benefits for you for the long term. We never profess to be get rich quick, although that happened in the first 6 months of our existence. It wasn't intended; it just happened, and it took me by storm. And I thought, well, what's going on? You know, and as I say, we got in $4 million, and we paid out $4 million. But what was happening was not sustainable. It would have crashed, and we'd have gone completely. Um, and that isn't the plan. We are here for the long term. Okay. So I can't see any questions there. I think I've covered things. Oh, I'm not giving you the numbers, have I? Numbers for today, for the last 24 hours. Our registered member count is up by 42 to 39,160. Um, that's a net increase, as I say, because we take out people that haven't logged in for a couple of months. I know that the number of people that we're taking out now is gradually getting lower. It has been in thousands at some points. Uh, it's in the hundreds now. So when we have a net increase of 42, it just means we've had 42 more registrations than people we've taken out. Our active member count is up by 51. These are people that are logging in usually every day to 3,908. And Multiply Visa, no change in our membership base there, but just by logging in, the revenue share paid another or added another dollar to our bonus pool, making it now $10,153.76. And you get that just for logging in. It's part of the revenue share, part of that program. Okay, so those are your numbers. Just checking again in here to see if we've got any more questions, and we haven't. Nothing in there. So until tomorrow, get out there, be Visa warriors. Sell some ad packs. They're $5 each. You get amazing value for just $5 in some really high quality advertising. Full page exposure to buyers in 2 different sites. Okay. Give away some of those soap coupons. Earn yourself $3. But more importantly, help the people that you give the coupons to earn $3 for each coupon they give away. They'll get 5 coupons. They give them away. That's $15. They can put $5 into a poverty crusher plan. They'll have 2 income streams going within within share abundance then, and they'll have $10 left over. I would suggest that they maintain their level or possibly increase it. If they increase it, it'll cost them $5. If they maintain their level, it'll cost them $2. If they need to withdraw, okay, you can withdraw $10. Help a few people, go the extra mile, share love and abundance. It's your path to happiness. It is truly your path to happiness. Until tomorrow, I'll be back, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Until, God bless, I love you all. We are going in the right direction. We are getting closer every day, even though sometimes we don't get as far as we would like. We are always getting closer. Okay, until tomorrow, God bless, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile, and see you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Woohoo! Yeah, and a wild crocodile.